Hey, it's JC1424 once again with NASCAR 08 for the PlayStation 3. And in this episode of our season as Kasey Kahne, driver of the number 9 Dodge Dealers Dodge, we're going to Texas Motor Speedway. Beginning of the season, we had a terrible run here, but I had the pace to win. I had the pace to get through the field. These AI are just very difficult to drive through in traffic. But I have developed patience after playing through this entire game, or this series here. And you saw that at Atlanta and how that went. Despite how hard that race was last episode, we got the win. And if you check the standings, we are now the points leader. Again, it has been so long. I feel like we have not been the points leader since, well, the first race. Now we're 53 ahead of Ryan Newman, 63 ahead of Matt Kenseth, and 71 ahead of J.J. Yeley. Kevin Harvick is pretty much a full race behind us, and everyone else is out of it. So I'm going to try to drastically increase this lead, because there is no telling how these last two races are going to go. Phoenix is a terrible track for me, but then at the same time, I managed to get a lucky good finish at the beginning of the season. And then Homestead, well, we've never raced there, so we have no idea what that track is even like. Kyle Busch is on the pole. There's one of our competitors. Ryan Newman starting second. You got Denny Hamlin, who has not been as competitive in the season as I think he should have been. There's J.J. Yeley, starting top 5, of course. I feel like the game purposely made all the guys in the chase have the consistency and the ratings necessary to actually put up a fight. I mean, and it makes sense to me. You got Jay McMurray in the Irwin car. Nice alternative. I feel like I got some crusty shit on the right side of my mouth. Yeah, but it's 84 laps here at Texas, just 3 laps more than Atlanta, and the track is basically like the same size. I think this one requires more off-throttle time compared to Atlanta, which just automatically makes this certified, guaranteed, longer race. So while I can, I'm going to keep to myself, use the open space to drive there, drive in open space. I should take my time. It is a very long race. Not a big deal if we can't get to the lead within freaking 15 laps. I am trying to stay at the bottom of the track, and I am not having a very easy time. Dang it. Go up the track. You got all the space up there. I got to slide up, so you should slide up too. Yeah, I'm going to let off. Man, this thing is tight. If there's one thing I remember from the last time that we raced at Texas, was that the car wasn't driving perfect for me, so I made an adjustment, and the next thing I knew, it wasn't fixed, but like I had a completely different problem afterwards. It was something like that. It was like I was trying to adjust the car because something was just off about it, and I did not solve the problem. And I solved the problem, but I created another one. That's basically what happened last time we raced here when it came to like the setup. I'm gonna have to bear with it and get off the throttle earlier. We're making slight contact with some of these guys, but it's nothing hard or heavy to slow down the car. Damn it, Dale Jr., like, just get out of the way. You can't be driving this slow and staying in my way. We get clear of him. Is Dave Rubin going to let me go? No, he's not. Dale Jr. is going to get a run, though. Oh, my God. Please, would y'all stop doing this shit? Okay, up to 27th. Never mind, we're up to 28th. I was 28th before I even passed the guy. Some stuff about this game. Like, you think that your next pass is going to be for a certain position, and then all along the game was displaying that you already made the pass. Oh, this huge run down the straightaway. And you're not going to give me any room, Mikey. But up to 24th we go. What was that? That was not necessary. I'm going to slide up the track towards the outside wall, because that is how you drive the track. You should get out of the way, Sterling. The biggest problem last time I raced here, whenever it came to my finishing results, seemed to be that the caution would always happen whenever I didn't need it, and never whenever I needed it to get back on the lead lap. Atlanta, that was not a problem. I think our pace was so good I just didn't have much to worry about. But here, it's evidently a lot closer, as I'm only 23rd right now. All this off-throttle time, as we're working our way up to David Gillen for 22nd. Get a nice old run off the turn. And there we go. Oh, it's the front tires that aren't holding on as much as I need to. But then at the same time, oh, okay. Don't know how I held on to it while also not losing much time to anyone. Yeah, some guys are fast, some guys are slow. That's something I'm noticing here because we're moving forward, but then every now and then someone catches us and passes us back. Now my tires are wearing off, so I'm not as fast as I used to be, but we're getting towards the end of the run here. We're having a battle between Matt Kenseth and Mark Martin. Mark Martin's chase has been terrible. What the fuck is this corner? Yeah, the front tires just don't last. There's the red fuel light. I am going to pit towards the end of next lap. I'm expecting him to stack up really badly here, and I want to avoid all of that. We have more throttle time, so I'm expecting that to kind of work out in my favor. Yep, there they go. They're doing that. This guy won't stop clipping me. Okay, we avoided David Gilliland. That was scary. This car is so tight I can't make maneuvers anymore to save my life. Okie dokie. How am I 12th? I feel like there's hardly any cars in front of me. There's got to be a lot of cars in that pack with Kurt Busch over there. Maybe because I'm freaking 12th or 13th or whatever. Still got gas in it. Still got gas. It's still rolling. And now we're out. That did seem timed quite well. And pretty much everyone's pitting this lap. Okay, I'm going to go in on this side. And we are not going to speed in. Perfect execution. Yes. And seeing as how the car ran out of gas, kind of like going into turn 3, as long as I save up enough fuel just driving on worn tires or at early part of the run making good corners, I don't really have to worry about it, so we can go pit every 12 laps. And they just gave me control of the car in the dumbest place possible. I cannot see behind me. I am just going to get on the track whatever the heck I feel like it. I need my mirror. I really need my mirror game. Well, I gotta pass these cars. Don't quite know how to do that. Spent forever tracking them down. Did not think Texas was going to be a track position race. But I guess this is just what happens whenever it goes green. Usually just doesn't happen in this game. Okie dokie. Why? Why? That was not necessary. You could have just let me in. Get off the track. You're stupid. You don't deserve to be on the track. Okay, so we're up to 20th. We could get into 17th here if the tires hold up just long enough. I don't like how it's spreading out. I don't like how much pace I have whenever it spreads out like this, and it doesn't really mean much. I see JJ Yeley over there, so we're catching him, but there's other guys that are in range of us in the points that are finishing ahead of us, which is the opposite of what I need. I needed to finish ahead of everyone in this race. All the races. Every race. In the long run, I don't actually know what the odds are that we catch the leaders having faster pace whenever it spreads out like this during the pit stops. Okay, so it's lap 22. Means anyone that went 11 laps last time that is doing it again, like Ryan Newman. Ryan Newman just did, and I think he's next to me in points. A lot of guys. Oh, big wreck happening. And I avoid it. Someone's going to crash into that guy. Oh, I was expecting it. Maybe later. Maybe someone else will crash into him in a bit. I don't know. If you're going to have a wreck, have it now while I'm still on the track. So, I mean, the more cars that go 11 laps instead of 12, the better for me. If it manages to happen to all of them and it goes green, then yeah, we're good. We got it all figured out. My light went on that time, and I know I can go another lap after this. And it came on a bit earlier than usual, which means I don't have to worry about it running out at all this time. So we are going to come flying down pit road. And a caution is going to come out as I'm entering pit road, which means I have to pit under the caution. I was on pit road while pit road was closed. Is there something in the game that will penalize me for that? I don't know, but Juan Pablo Montoya is always having a bad day, I guess. Then according to the game, I was the second guy on track that had not taken a pit stop, and they are not sending me to the tail of the field or anything for entering pit road when it was closed. I mean, I guess I had the time to make a hard right, but I didn't want to spin the car out. So yeah, we're just going to do regular settings. We have track position now. I think there might be some guys that are trapped a lap down, like half the field, because some pit 11 laps, some pit every 12 laps. I'm not sure. But anyone that already had taken their pit stop and hadn't lost a lap, they're going to wind up coming out ahead of us. We might restart like freaking 15th. I don't know. So you got all those guys, half of them a lap down. I don't know where this rear damage came from that I'm seeing back there. Yeah, where did that come from? I mean, there was a little bit of damage a while ago, but it wasn't any of this shit. There's a decent number of cars in front of me coming to this restart. I don't know how many of them are lap down. You know what this game does. It says that we are 10th. That is a ton of cars. That is way more than I thought. But I'm 10th. It says Truex is the leader, and I am 16th. Okay. And I am trying to work my way past these guys on my fresh tires, and they're just taking up the whole dang racetrack. Oh, God. I need to get up to speed because this thing is not driving right. It only hooks up whenever you're going full speed. And that tends to be a lot of the tracks that race at. All these intermediates, these cookie-cutter tracks. Cars are set up to be loose. So on fresh tires, you got to get the speed for it to handle properly. And we are flying. This is good. This is good stuff. Got track position. It's just unfortunate that all these damn lap cars make it seem all for naught. I'm hoping the lap cars can slow down the leaders for me. There's J.J. Yeley. Oh my God. I just registered in my mind. And another caution. It is for misogynist Mike. He just spun out. But I don't know how he did that without hitting a wall. I ain't gonna pit because we only went like 2 laps right there. So we got still relatively fresh tires. We're in the same position, so from what I'm guessing, no one that's like racing with us hit under that caution either. There are some that might have been at the back of the lead lap that would have pit under the caution just, you know, for the heck of it, try to gain an advantage. And well, then there's another caution again, so it's not going to mean anything. Kasey Mears doing the same thing, except he's collecting other cars. Oh, look at Tony Raines go! Damn. I decided to pit. They all decided to pit. The decision was for the best. I don't have damage. That is a beautiful thing. Just pulled in my pit stall, and this guy's already leaving his pit stall. Truex is having a good race. We don't usually see very much performance from Truex in the season. I mean, there's other drivers like that, but he's not the kind that I think of as a back marker in this day and age. You have a few good runs in here and there. There was no Kyle Petty or Tony Raines with those other teams. So I'm 13th, fresh tires, full tank of fuel. Worst scenarios we have been in. I gotta get up to speed again. Trying to rear this car. Why, Kevin Harvick? Why do you have to pull up my outside when I'm going to slide up the track off the corner? I mean, they're gonna do that, and I'm gonna do what I do, and I don't know how to really avoid it. Okay, big ol' run off of turn 4, like usual. They're not stacking up very much. Sometimes they do, and that allows me to make up like 2 or 3 positions right there. Oh God, it is just so fresh tires, so much grip, loose. We're hanging on to it. We are alive. We are still breathing. Hey, there's Scott Riggs. He's up here. That's cool. Damn, if you don't drive in the groove, you go way out of it. Okay, hi Dale Jr. Was not expecting you to pop in. Okay, he's gonna hit the brakes, and then we're gonna come back past Scott Riggs. My nose itches. Okay. David Pizza Man is just ramming Kyle Petty. Kyle Petty's in the top 10. What the heck? I just can't decide if y'all are faster than me or slower than me. It's like he's lacking in straightaway speed, but then he's pretty fast in the corner. Maybe his car is so slow on speed that he doesn't have to slow down for the turn like me. And another caution. Why? Why? Oh my God, they're smashing the brakes up here. That was a number of laps that we just ran. A little tumble from Kevin Harvick. And this time I am the only one heading down pit road. If it goes green next time, I am going to have a big advantage with that one. It just hasn't gone green since the beginning of the race. But just saying, if it did, I make it to the end and they don't. Some shit like that. Either that, have a shorter pit stop than everyone else. But from the looks of it, it doesn't matter how short my pit stop is. I still wind up being way behind everyone coming off pit road after green flag stopped. So it was really stupid. Okay, I'm going to get a run down the straightaway. And I am just trying to maneuver through this traffic with the speed that I have. What really matters is the way things play out for these AI. Because if enough time goes by, they wind up having to take a green flag pit stop. I mean, I'm kind of expecting one like 5 laps from now. Things seem to be going smoothly, but it never seems to go more than like 3 laps since the start of the damn race. Or since that first caution happened. Okay, you know, we're flying. We got the same pace as usual. By the time my tires start to actually fall off, their pit stops are going to begin. Add that to you. Okay, come on. There we go. We're going to squeeze past Pablo Montoya. Oh, they are stacking up over here. I'm slowing down very much to avoid getting tight, hitting somebody. Trying to stay away from the freaking apron, and the car is losing its shit. Well, there's J.J. Illy. He is having a terrible run now, so this is good. We're just going to drive around him. Kyle Petty was in the top 10, and now he's back here in 22nd. Dang it, where'd you come from? Go away. Oh, we have got pace. Look at us go. And we got 2 Roush cars up front, because we got Greg Biffle, and then we got Jamie McMurray. Kind of going back and forth. And then you got Dave Reagan doing David Reagan type performances. Oh, just a few more laps. Well, they are side by side, so if they try to take pit stops, it is going to be some whimsical shit. That guy's wiggling. I see somebody wiggling up there. You don't be doing that. No pit stops this time. Oh, but we are catching them. We are breaking into this pack, and oh, they are all stopping. Holy shit! Oh my God, they all stopped. And then there's a caution. I made up several positions in that situation. I have to pit now because we drove a pretty large distance. I wouldn't want to have less fuel than the rest of the AI. I feel like nothing happened because of this. Kasey Mears just got dumped. They wouldn't stop running him over. Ooh. I could try short stopping this and just getting right side tires and then half a tank of fuel. I don't know. I should be able to, because the way I set this up. So we're gonna try that. We're gonna try to half this stop. Yeah, I mean, if this is such a short stop that we can come off in the lead, I could get laps led in the race. I mean, what the heck? I take 2 tires and half a tank of fuel, and it looks like I don't really gain anything from the darn thing. That's just wrong. There are like 3 spots. This is like the highest that I've run yet, I guess. The car should be less loose at the start of the run since that the left side tires are a little worn in. Maybe that's a smart thing. I don't know. We are holding this position. And another caution. That was a meaningless restart. Why does this keep on happening? They keep on driving off the track onto the apron and then causing big wrecks down the middle of the straightaway. Like, none of the guys at the front of the field right now, I mean, aside from maybe Ryan Newman, I feel like are actually in the championship fight. We got Jeff Gordon, David Gilliland, Dave Blaney, some other hooligans. And then into the race is somewhat near. Please go down the track, get on the bottom. I do not appreciate that. Well, it's just Jamie McMurray, so whatever. Bobby Labonte is leading. Why does this keep happening? Bobby Labonte is leading. And he's not having the greatest chase, but then he's leading races. He did not show up until now. And this car is getting tight into the corners. We have track position, and I'm trying to keep it. Oh, they are stacking up. And I can't pass any more cars than that. I don't want to cause a wreck going 3 wide when you know that never works in this game. Not without collecting a ton of damage. Okay, what am I going to do? Something stupid, that's the answer. I mean, at this point, that's what I guess. Oh God, the freaking game is lagging. It is skidoodling. Oh, we are gonna go. How am I not dead right now? We would start ping-ponging heat evolution mode. Oh my gosh. I'm making stuff happen. We are moving forward. We got them freshies. Enough freshies to actually do shit. Now, Jeff Burton, he is in the chase, but I haven't seen much from him in the chase, so I'm not worried about that. I think we got 2 pit stops for the end of this race. I mean, I don't think my math is actually right, because it's like every 12 laps. That would be like right now. I don't think it's happening right now. It's probably going to cause a wreck behind him and having half of his ass off the track. Yeah, predictable. So we're going to pit under this caution, because we went a number of laps and we didn't pit last restart. Denny Hamlin. Oh yeah, we're going to start doing that shit again, where they just decide to spin out on the backstretch. They couldn't get wrecked on the restart, so they just, on cue. We got a few stragglers up there. Not sure what their plan is. Maybe manipulate the race, then pit under their own caution. Wouldn't surprise me. Yes, we are going to get 4 tires this time. We have to. Do not fix damage. And fill it up. Now that I think about it, this reminds me of Charlotte as far as a strategy race, where there's just a bunch of cautions and it's trying to take your pit stop at the right time. What kind of pit stop you take? Oh, bruh. That's a lot of cars. I don't like that. Are they going at this restart? Kinda, sorta. I don't know. Here we go. We're starting to pass David Gilliland, and he's not gonna let me, I guess. Are you giving me room, or are you not giving me room? I'm just trying to finesse the groove. 14th. Man, this pit crew sucks. I mean, I guess some guys, they didn't even pit under that caution, and they'll just pit in a bit, like morons. Why? Why are you doing this to me? Oh, they are going to check each other up so bad right here. Oh, yes, they are. Saw that coming from a half mile away. Like, actually a half mile. I was going to say a mile away because it's the phrase, but it's actually a half mile. Okay, so we're up to 10th. And David Pizza Man is for position. AJ Almond Dingleberry is also for position. We got fresh tires. We can make moves. I do think we have just one more pit stop for the end of the race, and that should be about it. Because when we came to the restart, it was less than 24 laps to go. 24 laps is 2 pit stops for me. Or we could have a caution. Oh, smash the brakes and get out from behind them. I'm thinking about pitting under this caution. There's a possibility that we might have enough laps under the caution to the end of the race for me to not have to pit again. And I want to be ahead of all that. Get all the tires, get all the fuel, fix all the damage. We're one of the only cars on pit road. My way of seeing it is that there was like 17 laps to go whenever that caution just came out. And with restart might be like 14. It got us probably in the freaking 30s and some shit again now. It says 32nd. It doesn't look like there's many cars behind us, so they're probably a lap down. We get a decent jump here past Joe Nemechek. A lot of guys damaged from all the shenanigans that have been going on. We're behind J.D. Yilley. But, I mean, that's not my concern. My concern is the strategy of all this. Okay. So we are just going to wait and hope for a caution, because they've been doing a lot of that. We have not had a green flag run since the start of the race. It was just the way that they felt like playing today. It says Tony Stewart's leading. This is one of the few times that Tony Stewart has actually shined this season. There's the caution I was waiting for. I think we're going to be close enough to the end where we don't ever have to pit again. We jump them all in track position because they won't be able to make it. This caution was again for Sterling Marlin. The last caution was for Sterling Marlin. I didn't pit, but I swear like I'm behind all the same cars. I don't know, dude, because they didn't pit under that caution beforehand. How am I still back here? I mean, are they going to pit under the green flag? Because, like, they didn't pit right there. They're either all going to stack each other up, all going down pit road, or there's going to be another caution, they're going to pit under that one. Because I think it's insane that they haven't pit yet. Because they didn't last time, and can't get to the end from where we were. I mean, that time, we got 7 laps, and they've already gone, like, 6 laps in their freaking tires. J.J. Ellie's right in front of us. There's always a caution. There's the caution. Let's get a good look at that one. It's a lime green car. Did it in the spirit of Danica. Well, there you freaking go. And we're going to get a big old jump on Tony Stewart. And we're going to lead the lap. Hey, we finally led a lap. That's cool. We got 3 laps to go. Can we make it 2 laps? Because we make it 2 laps, we get to the white flag, and then that'll be the race from there. Okay, put the mirror on, because I might have to cut some people off to protect this position if we can make it 2 damn laps. Okay, let's just make sure we make it to the bottom of the corner. Hang in there. Hang in there. I know we haven't run anywhere near 12 laps. We're skipping so many laps. Remember, I knew what I said. We only had a good chance because we have pace here. And I learned a lot from that first Texas race. We just got to make it to the white flag. This is some really silent tension right here. Oh, someone's getting a big run. And they got a front end, but they're getting a big run. Okay. Okay, let's back off. Make the turn. Come on. Come on. Who the fuck is that? They have, like, nothing on their car. Okay, we made it. It's a white flag. This is it. This is the race. Now, if it goes into a green-white checkered and you're on the last lap of the white flag and whatever, that's not how it actually works. I lost the bottom for a split second. Is that Dave streaming again? Well, there's Jeff Burton, but he's not been having a good chase. Come on, one more turn. Just back it off. Okay, I'm going to slide in front of you. Check him up. All right. All right. Okay, there you go. 13th win of the season. Back-to-back. 3rd win of the chase. And J.J. Yilley finished like shit. And where's the rest of the guys in the chase? They're not even up here. Yeah, let's do some donuts. All right, we got this championship in good hands at the moment. They might be outside the top 10, which is still a decent amount of points. Okay, that's good enough. Okay, there we go. We're doing some donuts now. That's good stuff. There's the standings. Oh my God, we have a full race lead over everyone with 2 races to go. I just need to get lucky at Phoenix. I just need to get lucky at Phoenix. And then we really won't have to worry about Homestead. J.J. Yilley, I think he's out of it. And Matt Kenseth, Ryan Newman, they're the only other ones that I think have a chance in this. Ryan Newman never won a championship. So if he won a championship, that'd be cool. Matt Kenseth finally getting a 2nd championship to solidify his career that some people are in denial of. But, man, that I played that race perfectly. I think if we can just finish in front of or near Ryan Newman and Matt Kenseth, we can wind up going into the final race with nothing to actually worry about. But Phoenix is just a track where I recognize us not having speed at the beginning of the season. And we could luck into a good finish because of the way pit stops play out. I was able to do that at Texas, but you can only have so much luck. See you next time. That's that. And episode over.